Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome to Snippet 39 and Snippet 40. Now, when we created Snippet 38, which you'll find on my YouTube channel, we created these leaves in the background from Washi, and we had some pieces left over. So that's where the pieces begin. So what I've done is on Snippet 39, I've stuck this piece that was left over from the Snippet 38, and I've stuck that onto one of the stenciled backgrounds. So that is going to be Snippet 39. And then on Snippet 40, we're going to add the other leaf. So that is going to go on here. And we created these from Snippet 38. And I don't want to, you know, just bin those. I want to show how you can use waste as well in your snippets. So I'm using the waste, and I'm using the stenciled backgrounds I created in my previous video that's on YouTube that showed you how to use your stencils to emboss in the background. And this, if I turn it round, you'll see is embossed. That's the deboss side, and this is the emboss side. And I showed you how to do that on the previous video. And what I want to do is incorporate those leftovers and the stencil backgrounds in Snippet 39 and 40. What we're going to do then is just grab some scrap card. Let's just move this out of the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to use stamp set Miracle Growth, stamp set 995, which is available at the moment on Create and Craft. And if you go to Let Leonie Loose on Wednesday, you will see this bundle. I'll see if I can put a link to the bundle and the individuals you can get as well. So I'm going to stamp this stamp, the floral that is now slowly becoming another favourite. And I want you to stamp that twice. So I want you to stamp that twice, and then I want you to cut those out so that we've got the two florals there. What I want you to do then is use the other floral in that set, which is this floral here, and then we're going to stamp that as well. So if I take this and stamp this floral as well, both stamped with black Nocturne ink, and both snippets are on Pink Frog smooth card 4 inches by 6 inches, which is the size of all my snippets that I'm adding to a journal. So I want you to cut out 2 of those as well. I could quite easily make a little note card out of that by adding a sentiment here and colouring those, so that won't be wasted. So I want you to cut out 2 of those flowers. What I want you to do then is you bring these in. I've already done that one. If you go round these pieces that you've stuck down, just on the right hand side with your Inktense pencil, your grey Inktense pencil, and I'm just going to blend the shading out. So just blend that out, just so that it's got a little bit of shading, just so that it looks a little bit more 3D. And that needs a little bit more there. So just so that becomes a little bit more 3D. Let me just hold that up for you, just so it's got a little bit of shading. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 florals here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour those with my Zig Clean Colour Reel brush pens. I'm using Wine Red, which is 024. You can use any pens. These are reactive to water, so you can use your Inktense pencils, you can use your Ecolines, you can use your Distress Oxides, whichever you want. So I'm using the darkest colour, which is the wine red. And then I'm going to go to scarlet red, which is 023. Even though it says scarlet red, it's actually like an orange colour. So even though it says it's scarlet red, it's more of an orange. And we're just going to blend that out. And then I'm going to add a touch of the orange, which is 070. Now, I'm doing snippets, so I don't want to spend too much time colouring. You can also blend these with water, which is absolutely fine. I'll just go back to that scarlet red to do the second one, just to add the colour to the second one. I always end up missing a petal, that's me all over. So just adding that scarlet red. Told you I'd miss one, didn't I? I'm then going to use the, so that was wine red, I'm then going to use the scarlet red just to add the colour, just to blend that out. I'm not colouring the stems, and I'm then going to go to the orange, which is the lighter colour, and just blend those out. And with these petals, they're very fine, so you only have to touch the colour. I'm just going to then add a little bit more darkness with that wine red, just to make it a little bit darker towards these. Okay, and then I want you to colour the other two flowers with exactly the same colours. So you're colouring them with exactly the same colours. I'm then going to take my gel pen, just make sure that works. Let me make sure, yes, I think that's working. Black card is obviously better. And I'm just going to add a few sort of dots of white. It's sort of, with this flower, it sort of gives it a shine when you add a little pop of white to the petals. So just add little touches of white. Obviously you can take a little bit more time. I'm just showing you little simple ideas. You can add more or less, as much as you want. So just onto the other two florals then. I'm just going to add a little touches of white as well, just to make that pop a little bit. And you can go back in and add more touches of that white if you wish. Let's move these out of the way and bring these in. And then going to add my florals. So we'll just add a little bit of adhesive just to the stem. And then I'm just going to add a little touch of pin flare, hardly anything, because as you know, this goes into your journal. So you don't want too much dimension. You know, too much dimension is not going to work in your journal. So just a little touch of the pin flare, like so. Let me just, that's better. There we go. And then let's add these florals to the other one. And a little touch of the pin flare just to this one. Again, not too much dimension, because that isn't what you want. Just a little bit of adhesive down here, and then a little touch of the pin flare. Again, not too much dimension. You really don't want to much dimension. Let's just place those. So what I've got then is you've got your sentiments on this stamp set, Miracle Grow. You've got Shine Bright and Stay Curious. And I've got those cut out and I'm going to add those to my snippet. And what I've done is I've had a little bit of Posca Black just around the edges, just to make that pop a little bit more. And then this one says Shine Bright, like so. And we can add that just over here. Just hold the adhesive in place just to give that time just to grab hold. Of course, this one won't grab hold. There we go. And then from this floral here, you've got this little half moon circle here. So when I cut the flowers out, I'd got that half moon, half circle, half moon. We've got that half circle that we can make use of. I'm sure we can cut out a little bit better than that. And then just going to faff. There we go. So it's going to go there, just under I can just get it under here, just to give me another little touch. And then I've got another one here because I cut out 2 flowers. So I've got these 2 sort of semicircles. And I can add this as well. Just to the edge, just there. And then all you're going to do to finish that off is go around the semicircle. And then let's just go around the semicircle just to blend that out, just to give it a little bit of blending. Just take our time. I'll just add a little bit more adhesive just under here, just a little dot so that that grabs hold. There we go. That's it. And then we're just going to use our Posca pen just to add some white splatters just your there we go. And that is your snippet 39 and snippet 40 completed, with leftovers, a stenciled background and your stamping, just to show you how you can incorporate pieces that you've already made, maybe even months ago, but it shows you how you can incorporate those pieces together. If you want to add a little bird, you can add a little bird here, but I'm quite happy with the way those are. Just let me show you one more time, just so that you can see. Absolutely love them. Really love those. So I hope you enjoyed snippet 39 and 40, and I look forward to seeing your interpretation. Love to all. See you all soon. Bye for now.